When an industrial customer asks for a die price, many suppliers immediately focus on quotation, discount, and the delivery time, but the real opportunity may be hidden behind the question. In many factories, the customer is not only comparing prices. He may be worried about die cracking, unstable lifetime, production downtime, product quality issues, and internal responsibility if the wrong solution is chosen. A professional supplier should not only ask, when will you place the order? A better question is, which production line has the most frequent problem? Which stand or position is causing the issue? Is the main problem cracking, wear, deformation, or unstable product quality? Because in industrial business, customers are not only buying a product, they are buying lower risk, fewer mistakes, less downtime, and more control. 3-minute video script. I used to think that when an industrial customer asked for a price, it meant he was ready to buy, so the normal reaction was very simple. Send a quotation, follow up, ask if he received it, ask when he would place the order, and ask if the price was acceptable. But later, I realized something very important. When a customer asks for a die price, the most valuable signal may not be the price inquiry itself. The real signal is often the production problem behind it, because many industrial customers are not only asking, how much is this die? What they are really thinking is, will this die work steadily after I buy it? Will it crack again? Will it wear too fast? Will it cause downtime? Will it affect product quality? If I choose the wrong solution, who will take the responsibility inside the company? This is the real pressure in the customer's mind. So if we only talk about price, we may quickly become just another supplier in the comparison list. But if we can help the customer understand the risk behind the problem, the relationship changes. We are no longer just selling a die. We are helping the customer avoid a wrong decision. For example, if the customer tells you that a certain die often cracks, or one production position is unstable, or the product quality changes from time to time, do not rush to push your product. First, ask better questions. Which production line has the most frequent problem? Which position or stand is causing the issue? Is the main problem cracking, abnormal wear, deformation, or unstable product size? How long does the current die normally last? How much downtime happens every time you replace it? These questions are not only technical questions, they show the customer that you are not just trying to sell. You are trying to help him reduce mistakes. This is very important in industrial sales, because many customers do not delay the order because they do not need the product. They delay because they are afraid of choosing the wrong solution. A cheap die may look like a saving at the beginning, but if it has a short lifetime, unstable precision, frequent cracking, or causes repeated downtime, the hidden cost can be much higher than the money saved in purchasing. So what does the customer really buy? He buys more stable production. He buys less downtime. He buys fewer quality problems. He buys lower risk of choosing the wrong product. He buys less pressure from his boss and his team. That is why a supplier should not only do price follow-up, a supplier should do diagnostic follow-up. Traditional follow-up sounds like this. Did you receive our quotation? Is our price acceptable? When will you place the order? But diagnostic follow-up sounds different. Which problem do you want to solve first? Die lifetime, cracking, wear, or product quality stability? The first way pushes the customer back into price comparison. The second way opens the door to trust. And if the customer is still unsure, do not force him to make a big decision immediately. Give him a smaller and safer step. You can say, we suggest starting with the most problematic size or position first. There is no need to replace everything at once. We can observe die lifetime, downtime frequency, and the product quality stability before expanding the use. This reduces the customer's decision pressure. Many customers are not afraid of improvement. They are afraid of an improvement plan that is too big, too risky, and too hard to control. So give them a small step, let them test, let them see the result, let trust grow through the process. Also, when the customer has different production lines, different equipment history, and different purchasing sources, do not say the factory is messy. That may make the customer feel judged. Say it in a better way. Different production lines may have different historical configurations. We suggest checking them separately, so it will be easier to find the main reason behind die wear, cracking, or quality fluctuation. Same meaning, different feeling. One sounds like criticism, the other sounds like help. In industrial business, this difference matters a lot. So when a customer asks for price, do not only see it as an order signal, see it as a help signal. Price is only the door. The real opportunity is the production risk behind the door. If you only rush to quote, you may become one of many suppliers. But if you help the customer see the risk clearly, you may become the supplier he trusts when he needs a more certain choice. Because industrial customers do not only buy the cheapest product, they buy control, less downtime, less rework, fewer wrong purchases, less internal pressure, more stable production. The best suppliers are not the ones who only make the price lower. They are the ones who help customers make fewer mistakes. Pinned comment: when a customer asks for price, do not only hear the price question, listen for the production risk behind it. That is where real trust begins.